Well, guys, as my topic of informative speech, I'm gonna be telling you or introducing you to smoking vaping, the new generation. This is a situation that is too common right now. Imagine being in a house where there's a lot of people, family members, and just one of your cousins take out of his pocket a vape and start smoking and throwing smoke around. They feel and they think that that's normal, that's casual, and that's not harmful. It's completely harmful. They don't even know what's the damage that is producing on their body, respiration system, all that things. That's why we need to instruct parents, educators, legislators, and also the family members that are around you, because if they don't know, they will be like sharing the knowledge that is wrong, guys. They sometimes compare that tobacco and nicotine is less harmful than tobacco, but at the end it produces addiction. And then when you have addiction, you look for hard or strong drugs, in this case nicotine to tobacco, that is something stronger, because you don't satisfy yourself. Well, as my main point, I will say that I have, well, parentheses, guys, all the information that I brought here to show you is from a World Health Organization and also American Health Association, and also the CDC, that give like exact data from research based on studies and different cases around the world, I would say. As my main point, I would say the health impact of vaping in young kids in the generation that was from, let's say, the 2000s. These kids start smoking, guys, and they start having respiration problems. These gonna be consequences as asthma, one travel. Then it's gonna be lung injuries that could affect long term, like cancer and transplant, and that's gonna be so harmful that they don't even know. That's why I want like legislation, like when the beers, the same as the prototype of the beers. These things is for older people because gonna have these injuries, nicotine and all these tobaccos that are vapes. They don't have that comments on the bottom that can give you some alert about the topic or about what you're having there. They just think that it's funny because they have flavors and they have just smoke. They feel that it's cool, but it's not. Also, these have heavy metals inside that produce some type of toxin that affect your organism and have produced other type of injuries in your body. I already told you asthma and also chronic respiration problems at the end of the day, we can say. As my main point too, I have the addictive properties of vaping. According to WHO in 2022, vape nicotine is extremely addictive and frequently result in independency. Usually, based on the studies, they said that they have make study of group of people that have been using vape. They take it out and they start like giving anxiety about it, and they start looking for other stuff, other type of vapes, or at least smoking something. And then they start making research back, like how long have you been smoking, and then they find that, well, nicotine have some flavor like banana, popcorn, and other type of stuff that produce addiction on the young generation, and this is more harmful than having cigars or having tobacco, because all these burns inside of the chemicals and the flavors gives some type of enjoyable moment for the people who is tasting those things. That's why it's like some type of harmful. That was a quote related to the WHO. One of the other sub points is that flavors concern nicotine and promote long-term use. You know, you get tired of flavor, you change it for another, and that's how it's gonna happen to all the flavors that they have like a 25, the ones that I know, like Jules, that's a company of they, and they have also been in a lot of troubles, like in the legal events and social media, I will say. Well, to combat this growing epidemic, I will say we need to instruct and educate our generation in a school, at home. Another type of thing is that when you have a lot of people around you and they see you and they ask you like, "Hey, could you try? Hey, please stop that." We shouldn't be giving that information or that taste to another person that haven't tried. It's like taking drugs, guys. We don't need to be sharing that, and we need to instruct our kids, cousins, and other family members about it, because we don't want to propagate all that bad own knowledge about it. Also, we can say that to discourage kids from vaping, promote open conversations and parental participations. That's what I'm saying. In big events like family meetings, we should be interacting with kids and saying like these things are damaged. Like it's the same as when you teach your kids like using a knife, guys. Please, if you use this knife, if you put it here in your finger, you're gonna cut yourself. And well, the same thing with the vaping. If you vape, it's gonna harm your lungs, it's gonna damage your respiration system, and it's gonna affect you as a human being, guys. And in the long run, it could produce cancer, and you need to transplant, or you can die. You're gonna reduce your lifetime, and then well, better to have an alternative. Not do it and use another source of activity. I would say, not smoking. And well, as my memorable closing, I would say the fight against young vaping is not just about health. It's about giving our young people a chance to breathe freely, dream boldly, and live fully. Let's be the generation that stop vaping on its track. Thanks, guys, for listening to me, and I will be so happy to introduce you to more deeply if you want it, and ask me questions. Thank you, guys. Bye.